What's good, gamers? Welcome back to another episode of Fizzy MTG. Guys, I thought today we'd try something a little different. I thought we would try the one-pack cracks method, or video, but instead of doing it as a short, which I like doing the shorts, they're kind of fun, and I like the border and everything, but I wondered if maybe something like this might be more enjoyable. We're going to open a pack of Innistrad Midnight Hunt, and we're going to go through it. We're going to go through it nice and slow. We're going to read every card, and we're going to kind of talk about it and some interesting ideas. We're just going to have a discussion about the pack and see kind of what kind of fun shenanigans we can get into. So let's just get zoomed in here and get on into it, because I think maybe this is a more fun way to do it. I don't know. People seem to like... My shorts have kind of had, which is kind of funny to me, because they've had seemingly the worst out of all my videos. They seem to do the most poorly, and I don't mean in views, because they usually get pretty decent views, but interaction is not that great. So we're gonna look at this and see what we think. This is also, I want to say, I'm gonna go through my pack one, pick one if I were to draft this, and you guys please let me know in the comments below what your pick one would be. So first of all, we've got Plummet, destroy target creature with flying. You know what? Actually, let's zoom out a little bit here. I think you guys can still read that, because we're gonna do something again. We're gonna do this a little differently. Destroy target creature with flying. So a little bit of removal, and it's just a solid 2-drop, pretty fun little card. Falcon Wrath Perforator. It's another 2-drop, 2/1. When it attacks, it deals 1 damage to defending player. So, if your opponent's board is empty, you can get a 3rd damage in there, basically. So that can be really useful. Or if they just block or whatever, you can get a little bit of damage through. That's kind of nice. So we'll put that there. And again, we'll go see what we got here. Let's see here. We've got Secrets of the Key. It's a 1-drop instant with Investigate. If this spell was cast from a graveyard, investigate twice instead. To investigate, you create a colorless clue artifact token with pay 2, sacrifice this artifact, draw a card, and it's got flashback for 3 and a blue. So not bad. It's a little bit of card draw, kind of when you need it, just kind of gets it out there. That can be really helpful. See, I think that's going to go here, yeah, because of Wooburg order, I believe. I think we're doing this right here. Bat Whisperer, 3 and a black for a creature vampire. Hopefully this is focused on the right card here. I think it is. When Bat Whisperer enters the battlefield, if an opponent lost life this turn, create a 1/1 black bat creature token with flying. So that can be good. It's a 4/2 vampire. Not bad. Pretty cool. Let's see here. We've got Snarling Wolf. Ooh, 1-drop in green. Wolf, 1/1, pay 1 in a green. Snarling Wolf gets +2/+2 until the end of turn. Activate only once each turn. Oh, man. If it was more than once, that would be a lot better, but not bad. Unruly Mob. It's a 2-drop. Whenever another creature you control dies, put a 1/1 counter on Unruly Mob. Ooh. Okay, see, I've got a deck idea that this will fit right into. So we're gonna talk about some of that here in a bit. We're just gonna lay that there. I'm gonna slide these down ever so slightly, because I want them all kind of on screen here where you can see the stacks. Get this up here. Should be good there. We've got ourselves an Ardent Elementalist for 3 and a red. It's a human shaman 2/1. When Ardent Elementalist enters the battlefield, return target instant or sorcery card from your graveyard to your hand. So that could be really good in a spell slingery type shenanigans. Mounted Dread Knight is actually solid. Come on now, are we focused on the Dread Knight? There we are. It is 4 and a red for a Vampire Knight with Trample. When it enters the battlefield, it enters with a 1/1 counter if an opponent lost life this turn. So sort of life loss shenanigans could be useful depending on what we're doing here. Morning Patrol. Get this a little closer. Again, we want to focus on it. 2 and a white for a human soldier with Vigilance and Disturb. You can pay 3 and a white to cast it from your graveyard. Transformed for its Disturbed cost. Currently it's a 2/3. And then Transformed, we have Morning Apparition. It has Flying Vigilance. If it would be put into a graveyard from anywhere, exile it instead. Okay, so not bad. Cool little bit of evasion once it's like cast from the graveyard. Not too bad. Plus vigilance could be good. Arcane Infusion is our first uncommon for blue and a red. It's an instant. Says, look at the top 4 cards of your library. You may reveal an instant or sorcery card from among them. Put it into your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. And it's got flashback for 3, a red and a blue. That could be pretty useful. I'm going to set that over here for now. We've got a Root Coil Creeper. It's green and a blue for a plant horror. You can tap it to add 1 mana of any color. Tap it to add 2 mana of any 1 color. Spin this mana only to cast spells from your graveyard. Okay. And then green and a blue, tap, exile Root Coil Creeper. Return target card with flashback you own from exile to your hand. Flashback? Ooh, okay. That's an interesting little card. All right, and then we've got ourselves a Mystic Skull. It is a 2-drop artifact with pay 1 tap, add 1 mana of any color, so a little bit of filtering, not bad. 5 tap, transform Mystic Skull, and it transforms into a Mystic Monstrosity. It is a 5/6 with lands you control, have tap, add 1 mana of any color. Okay, so it's fixing and a creature. That's pretty solid. And then our rare is a Deserted Beach. It's a land. Enters the battlefield tap unless you control 2 or more other lands, and you tap it for a blue or a white. And then we got a beautiful Plains. And we got ourselves a foil, Candle Grove Witch. 1 and a white for a human warlock 2/2 with Coven. At the beginning of combat on your turn, if you control 3 or more creatures with different powers, Candle Grove Witch gains flying until the end of turn. And we've got ourselves a Tree Folk and a, sort of placeholder token. Heck yeah. So that's kind of what we pulled from the pack here. Now, sort of what I want to do is kind of go over, like, what do you guys think, obviously, in the comments. Let me know what your sort of pick one is for this. For me, it's kind of, like, tricky, but I honestly think one of the best choices, if this is my pack one, then my pick, and you guys can rate my pick, please rate it down below and let me know what you guys think of it. I think Mystic Skull, because it has filtering and it's 2 mana artifact, and yeah, it's 5 mana to transform it, but again, like a little bit of ramp can get you there quickly, and once it's ramped, you have ultimate fixing on a 5/6 creature. To me, that sounds pretty solid. Now, if this pack came back to me and I got to take 2 picks from it, I honestly think maybe my next pick would be this boy. Because the ability to sort of like, well, 1, it's kind of a little bit of ramp. You can add 2 of any 1 color to cast spells from your graveyard if you have that ability, and then flashback, which seems like a good theme in this set. So I think I would go with this and sort of look for green-blue because, 1, I'm naturally sort of like, I love green, and blue is my second favorite color in this other... Well, I don't know. It's kind of tricky. But yeah, I would say green-blue is something I would be looking at based on this creature. So maybe these 2. Let me know in the comments kind of what you think. Would you pick either of these, or would you pick something else? A good pick could also just be the land. You know, if you know you're going to be like... You want to have some dual lands just for the fixing to be able to cast whatever you may get. Something like this could be really useful. And I mean, it's a pretty solid land, I would say. I don't know. Again, I don't sadly get to do much drafting, so my drafting skills may not be very sharp, being that I've never actually done a draft other than cube draft. But what do you guys think? Also, I really like this creature. So maybe if I were to pick a third, just to kind of keep going, like, dream scenario, I get 3 cards. Maybe this. I know it's not in the 2 colors that I chose, but if I'm getting something that I'm interested to get just to build around myself, this seems solid, and I would love to do a deck with just shenanigans that are based on things like... Because if you've got, like, whenever you sacrifice a creature, whenever something dies, and then... like the creature that you sacrifice has an ability that says, whenever it dies or something like that, then sacking the creature for 1 effect gets you its effect plus this effect, and I want things that trigger triggers. You know what I mean? So that kind of thing is like, ooh, that would be a fun deck to build, just like a fully sort of triggery built deck kind of shenanigans. So I'm all for that sort of things. You guys can let me know in the comments below if you agree. But this was our pack. What do you guys think of this? Do you guys think that this should be the format going forward for the 1-pack cracks? Because I kind of like it this way. I think it's better than just a 1-minute video where we go through and like, oh, what is the rare? More or less, we're going to read the cards and make funny noises and then look at the rare and be like, ooh, is it good or no? I don't know. This seems more useful and more fun. So I'm probably going to do this unless people are like, definitely don't. The shorts are the way. Which I don't think people will agree, but I don't know. Let me know what you guys think, because again, I am kind of, I want to do this for you guys, so ultimately whatever is the best for you guys is what I'm kind of hoping to do, and hopefully this is something that you guys enjoy. If it isn't, just let me know in the comments below, and we'll try to figure something else out. But that's going to do it. That's been our first pack of Innistrad. Oh, sorry. Midnight Hunt, and we went through some stuff, and yeah, let me know what you guys think. Hope you guys have a great day. See you in the next one.